And a good day, all of you. John Henderson, Pierre the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another Beverage Ramble edition today from Goose Island, part of their Beer Hug series of beers. This is the Neon Beer Hug. Neon beer. Pardon the glare, folks. Let me just kind of. All right, a little better right there. The Neon Beer Hug, I'm sure you can see right now. 7% ABV. Part of their IPA series of IPA beers that Goose Island has brought out. There's the tropical beer hug, as I mentioned. I mentioned when I did the last video, the hazy beer hug IPA. I said it was only just 3, but there was one more called the secret hug. If I believe that's the correct name of it. Yeah, the secret beer hug. So yeah, you got the hazy beer hug, neon, and then of course tropical, which was their imperial. You got the hazy, which was kind of their lighter, sort of more, I guess, New England style IPA. Now the neon. Again, 7% ABV. 84 score on Beer Advocate. 3.7 out of 5 on Untappd. So, this beer has been on the market, I think, since late last year. Started coming out on the market late last year, 2021. So now, pretty much you can find this beer just about anywhere right about now. So here's what the beer looks like. It looks more like a session lager, but it's not. Maybe it could be. So that's my laptop. It's gonna be time for me to get another one because it's filling up with a lot of storage. So uploading, recording, uploading this and that, and cleaning up a lot of junk. I do need to clean up a lot of junk on there. A lot of materials I have in there I got to get rid of, but that's neither here nor there to talk about right now. We're talking beer. So, and of course, I love the real cans. 10,000 volts of flavor, as they say. So, it has your standard smell of your standard IPA, you know. There's probably some of the usual hops that is there. Usual sort of citrus, sort of pineapple, maybe tropical flavors. It's not boozy, that's for sure. Tropical is really strong. So, yeah. Surf's up. I mean, it's pretty light, extremely light, even for 7%. Nothing really. I'm getting a little guava flavor, a little some pineapple, tropical fruit, passion fruit flavors in this. I'm saying bad, folks. Again, it's just extremely light for 7%. So is the hazy. So, I wonder if it is a 7%. You know what this beer reminds me of? A little bit of the Terrapin Luau. Yeah. Of course, that's also owned by a corporate ownership. Molson Coors now. Kind of has that same flavor, same taste, same body to it. It's not overly heavy. I'm trying to cut back on over heavy beers. I do like IPAs. Not a lot of them, but I do like some of them. To me, IPA is the only thing I could cook if I'm making spaghetti. Spaghetti with a red sauce or something. Or a blonde ale, like a Ballantine or New Belgian Dayspring, which they've discontinued, sadly. Mean look. That would pair well. But now, it seems anytime I'm going to make a pasta dish or whatever, I tend to go for an IPA. Hazy little thing. Of course, I get a bunch of terrapin stuff. I can get the Bolson Double IPA. That's a little cheaper, better bargain for more bang for the buck. But anyway. Yeah, like I said, it's very light. Very light. Goose Island, of course, started in 1998. Of course, based in Chicago. Then in 2011, Anheuser-Busch came knocking at the door. Hey, let's make a deal, which they did, and they bought out the company. But the brewery is still brewed in Chicago, and I think Fort Collins, Colorado. I think it is. But they still have kept some of they haven't changed the flavor, despite, I say this to ownership, most of the time these companies are not going to change the recipe on some of these beers they buy out. For example, the Blue Point Brewery, which Anheuser-Busch bought out, the Toasted Lager, to me, that still tastes the same. I had it the other day at a restaurant with a friend I was out to dinner with. It tasted the same, but I think that company is slowly going away because now that beer is very rare, if any, if I can barely find it. Terrapin, as I mentioned, owned by Molson Coors. Some of these other, trying to think of another corporation bought out another brewery. Craft brewery. Dogfish Head and Sam and Boston Beer Company, people behind Sam Adams. Nothing has changed with them. Everything kind of still tastes or, reminiscently the same. So I don't see any of the things that people are saying, oh, the beer is going to change, beer is going to change. It ain't going to taste the same. Folks, it's still, from what I can gather, for some of those changing hands of ownership, it's still kind of kept it as is. So, of course, Goose Island with the 320 Urban Wheat Ale. Of course, the Goose Island IPA is their flagship. That is readily available everywhere. And again, not to be beating a dead horse, anytime these companies merge or buy them out, it's all about reach, distribution. I'm that guy from Los Angeles now. I can get, I don't have to go to Chicago or whatever. I can now get it in my home city of LA. Los Angeles. So, overall, like I said, this is a good, ain't great, but it's good enough. I think they did a good job. The tropical one was really impressive. The Imperial. The hazy was all right too. So, but I think this and the hazy are kind of similar. They're very light. They're not passionately strong, but they're very well done. I think this is the way if you want an IPA to be. If you're like sessionable IPAs, yes. As I mentioned, the food pairings, any Italian cuisine or, if you want to do, chicken tenders, I don't know, whatever. Mozzarella's, anything poultry, I would go good with this IPA. So I think they did a good job. So I'm going to go 8.5 for the neon. Nice color. I'm sure you can get this now. The only thing I had to get now is the other brand. What was it? I mentioned the Secret Beer Hug, whatever that is. Maybe that's some, if I could find it in my area, but I could get all the three of these. This was in a small can. The other two I had in taller cans. The neon, the tropical, and the hazy. So if I can get the Secret in that tall can, happy days are here again. So, but anyway, I'm going to go 8.5 for the Neon Beer Hug by Goose Island. Very good, very well done. I think that would be a B score, 8.5. So check it out if you can get it. John Henderson Pierre of the Beverage Ramble. So you can keep on watching. As always, cheers, live, laugh, and love. Neon, 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 beer hug, neon. Indeed.